Ponies and carousels. Oh my. Hello and welcome to day 9. Today we are going to be talking about animal dresses. And no, I will not be talking about bunny dresses today. Sorry, little one. But today I will be talking about pony dresses. So I may have more than one pony dress. Maybe more than 2, maybe more than 3. So yeah, I have 4 pony dresses. Yeah, I just have a lot of pony prints. I just really love carousels, carousel motifs. Yeah, I love matching with my pony bag here. So we will take a look at my numerous pony dresses today. It's a lot of them. This is the heaviest one yet. Okay, I have 4 different pony dresses here. We have Fantastic Carnival, we have Sugary Carnival, we have Daydream Carnival, and we have a pony applique dress. Yeah, just like makes me feel like I'm like showing you Pokemon cards or something, but way heavier. I guess that admittedly the first one, Fantastic Carnival, isn't really a pony dress per se, but it is an animal dress that is carousel themed, so I think that counts. So yeah, these are my pony and carousel dresses. So let's take a closer look at these together. Good job, honey. Alright, we have a lot to go through today on the library. So first, let's look at Fantastic Carnival. It looks like this is mostly what Fantastic Carnival came out with. There was a JSK, which I have, an OP, and a salopette. There was also a matching head bow and OTKs. But from my extensive Fantastic Carnival knowledge, I know that there's also a Fantastic Bunny. And this is the pink one that I have. So the Fantastic Bunny bag was released in 2015, the same year as Fantastic Carnival. It originally came out in white and pink. I have the pink one. The pink one is the one that matches the bunny on the print the closest. There was also a 2016 release of this bag apparently, and this release came out with the white and pink, but also this yellow bunny. It looks like a very highlighter yellow from the stock photos. So the Fantastic Carnival salopette has a very interesting cut. I love the bows down the bodice, and there's also a bow on the side here. But one of the most unique elements of it is probably this bunny hood. It also has a bunny tail, just like the Marshmallow Bunny salopette. Look at that bunny ear. How cute. Here is the OP cut. I love the yoke on this dress. Sometimes I wish OPs had full back shirring so that they would be more comfy to wear. This one doesn't look like it has any. Here is the Fantastic Carnival Special OP set. So if you ever saw one without a yoke, it's probably the special set. Admittedly, I haven't seen any of these around either. Now here's the JSK, which I have. It was definitely one of the first dresses that I considered a dream dress. When I was a new Lolita browsing the library, this dress really caught my eye because of the pink and sax details and the carnival motif. I really love ponies, carousels, and bunnies, and this dress seems to combine a lot of things that I love. This was released in 2015, and it's made out of cotton. I noticed that it kind of felt like a slightly different cotton, but it felt very sturdy and nice still. It came in sax, mint, lavender, and pink. This one is so special to me, and you'll see why here in a moment. Just seeing that little cutout makes me so happy. Here's a couple ads for the release of Fantastic Carnival. I really love these catalog looking pages. Jumping right into Sugary Carnival. We're looking at the Sugary Carnival JSK today, which was released in 2009. It came in a black colorway, a pink colorway, a lavender colorway, and a sax colorway. I have the sax one, but I'm going to guess it's one of the later releases. There was also a skirt cut in the original release, as well as an OP. Here's a quick peek at the lovely print, where it is just so sugary and sweet. To take a look at some of the novelties, there was a Sugary Carnival bag. Look, it also came in the other colorways. There was a print parka, actually so adorable. And there was a special set. This one was released in 2011. I think this dark blue color is really fun. After seeing it a few times, I think it really grew on me. And look at that contrast. It's just so stunning. Here is another print parka, but this one has boa fur on it, and all the colorways. Here's another one of those special sets like we saw with Cherry Berry Bunny, where there is not a border print on the bottom. It's still really cute, but I think it's missing one of the best parts. I will say though that chest bow is really lovely looking. The colors on this one kind of remind me of the Whip Magic dress. There was a Sugary Carnival parka. I like the way they corded it in this stock photo. And a few more views of that. That's a really cool embroidery applique they have there. Here is a Sugary Carnival cardigan. Gosh, they came out with a lot of outerwear for this, which is super duper cool. I really enjoy the colorways on this. Look at that white and pink and also that hot pink. How interesting. It looks like there's different appliques on one of these cardigans. Here is an Eco Tote bag. This was released in 2015. And a Sugary Carnival pouch from 2018. It looks like it only came in black and sax. This has such a fun name, Original Exciting Coloring Set, released in 2009, and this is the cover. It looks like it was a gift with purchase. If we look closely, it looks like there are lyrical bunnies on this coloring page. I wonder what other kinds of things you can color in this book. And of course, the super exciting MTO of 2021. I think people were really ecstatic when they announced this re-release because Sugary Carnival has been reselling on the secondhand market for very expensive prior to this. Going into Daydream Carnival, this is the Daydream Carnival tiered JSK. It released in 2013 and I just fell so in love with the tiered cut. I love how it has the peplum and the fabric on this seems like a copious amount. Like, look at the volume that this skirt can hold. So very poofy. And here are all the colorways of the print: ivory, sax, lavender, and black. There's also a regular JSK that does not have the tiered cut or the peplum, a skirt, and a salopette. I used to have this one too, and I really liked it. Also with this release was a pearl choker. I love the different sizes of the pearl beads here. Here's a ring. They had various types of socks, tights, and OTKs. There is also an umbrella that came out with this release, as well as this even more printed umbrella. I think it's fun that it actually kind of looks like a carousel because of its round shape. Here is a print cutso and a closer look at it. I wonder if this is screen printed on. And there's also a Daydream Carnival sash. This release even came out with nail stickers. Look at that. This is another dress that came out with that special navy colorway. I guess it's called Twilight. It looks like a carousel at night. How lovely. I can even see the little stars in the background. I guess that's why they call it Twilight. There was also a smartphone case book. It looks like a Daydream Carnival phone case. That's super cute, and I wish they had it for modern phones. I would totally use this. This plate is really cool. I don't think I've ever seen this before, and it was released in 2020, so 7 years after Daydream Carnival's original release of 2013. It looks like it came in this box. It kind of looks like a pizza box. I wonder what an angelic pretty pizza would look like. Oh my gosh, there is a pull-up Daydream Carnival doll. I also have never seen this before, but now I kind of want it. That is super cool. Her colors look so soft and lovely. Oh, it looks like this was a collaboration pull-up, but it was not commercially released. No wonder I haven't seen it before. That's such a shame because I think it's so cool. I've seen other pull-up collaborations and none that's really struck me before, not as much as this one. This gives me ideas. Maybe watch out for it in another video. There are so many novelties with this and some I'm skipping over, but I just have to mention some of these because some of them are so unique. This is a room fragrance that has Daydream Carnival printed on it. AP has such interesting collaborations. I wonder what the Daydream Carnival smells like. I imagine it would smell sweet and like flowers. And finally, there was the Daydream Carnival re-release over 10 years later in 2024. And I remember when this was featured in the Angelic Pretty fashion show, and I was so excited for it. I was nervous that the skirt wouldn't have as much volume as the original, but having the MTO, I think it still has plenty of fabric. Finally, we are going to take a look at the Carnival applique. This was the skirt that was released in 2010. It came in mint, lavender, red, and black. Here is the JSK that I have. I really like it because it feels like one of my only old school type of dress cuts, and I think it's really flattering. And of course, I love the ponies. The red colorway looks like it could be pulled off in a circus theme really well. Here is the lavender colorway and the black colorway. Finally, there is the Carnival applique beret. This is really cool because the ribbon going down the middle kind of looks like a carousel pole. Let's take a look at Fantastic Carnival. Here is the carousel print on the bottom with the deer, bunny, and cat as the carousel creatures. I feel like this is one of those dresses that has so many details, and every time you look at it, you see something new. Look at this flag. It says Happy Carousel Story, I think, and Angelic Pretty on a balloon. Here on the bodice, there are little star buttons, which I think are just so fitting for the carnival theme. And here's the bunny in real life. The fantastic bunny bag is so cute. And this party garland type of brooch here, I also have in real life. This did not come out with Fantastic Carnival, but with a different release, I believe Happy Garland. Here's the little baby one. It's just so perfect for a colorful party. The lace has little candies on the bottom. How sweet. And the back has partial shirring. And a zipper on the side. I just love this dress. Time to look at Sugary Carnival. There are so many details on this lovely dress, from the marshmallow swirls to the ponies on the bottom, and the sweet treats sprinkled throughout. These little guys are so iconic. The bodice has 2 pink ribbons, as well as the Angelic Pretty logo right in the middle. I love how this print is just so soft, and everything kind of melts together into one sweet harmony of loveliness. Here's a sweet button and some carousel lace. Here's the white and pink pony on the dress, and my real life white and pink pony bag. They just match so perfectly. They even have little matching stars. This back also has partial shirring and a side zipper. Here's the Daydream Carnival tiered JSK. The peplum is so lovely, and look at the carousel that wraps around the skirt. The tiered cut makes it feel like it's an element that's woven into the dress, if that makes any sense. It feels like the spinning carousel is really there. Look at all these different types of lace. Here I'm trying to show you the gold shiny details that are embellishing some of the features. As I said before, this is the MTO, and the skirt still feels pretty voluminous with the amount of fabric that it has. Daydream Carnival definitely has all of my other dresses beat in the amount of fabric category. And the back has full shirring. This is how the peplum is attached, with a little star button. Now here is the Carnival applique JSK. I really haven't seen too much about this dress online, so I hope you'll like these close-ups. The appliques on this dress look like they're made out of some sort of pleather, and the ponies have a gold and pearl chain connecting them, which I think is really fun and creative to add this 3D element to the dress. The dress itself has one continuous cut on the waist, and the back has partial shirring as well. The fabric on this is a little bit thicker and heavier than my other cotton dresses, and I like how the stripes give it visual interest and is very carnival-esque. Let's jump right into cords. There's a lot to go through. So this is probably one of the best Fantastic Carnival cords I've came up with. I really love how I got to pair it with these party brooches and really bring out the pink and sax colors. I wore this to a tea party at the zoo. It was a lone Lita date for me, and I also made a video about it if you want to check it out. It was perfect to pose with the carousel here. Jumping way back in time, one of the first times I wore this dress was at my art school graduation. It was super fun to wear it there, and I think my pictures turned out really fun and cute. I kind of stand out a lot in this photo. I know some of you have worn or want to wear Lolita to graduation. Please tell me about it in the comments below. This was actually the second time I graduated, and the first time I still wore a pink dress, just in a different font. Here is me cording this dress with a pony bag. I think I had just gotten my pony bag here, and pony bag always goes well with carousel themed dresses. I was so overjoyed. Here's the same cord out, but we were able to catch the cherry blossoms in my area. It was so beautiful since the cherry blossoms had just fallen and it looked like fresh pink snow. I had a lot of fun with cording Fantastic Carnival in this more casual way when we went out to the mall. I paired it with this parka and bunny ears. I don't have a matching Casey for this, so I think the sax and the bunny ears pairs nicely. I also paired it with some frilly socks and casual sneakers. I also wore Fantastic Carnival to a lovely birthday tea. The decorations here were so beautiful and whimsical. I just love tea houses and how some of them even change with the season like this one. Here I am with the afternoon tea tower. It was really such a lovely day. Here is me and my sister twinning Fantastic Carnival in pink and mint. Yes, I used to also have this in 2 colorways. It's so fun to twin. Here I am wearing the mint colorway. I really loved cording it with bluer accents. I also wore this dress to my very first winter ILD. I brought along 2 animal friends that day. I also wore this to the Kira and my gallery opening at Nucleus House. Here I am posing with her dental prints. I took a couple of these home, and we had to visit the art store afterwards. Because we were visiting Oregon in the summer, we also had to hit up the beach. I was really excited to pair Fantastic Carnival with the bluer vibes of the beach. Visiting the beach is just so relaxing. And of course, another carousel cord pick. I just love cording Sugary Carnival. It's such a cool dress that reminds me so much of the sweet era in the 2010s. And because pink and sax is such a strong color scheme in this dress, it's just so perfect for matching it with my accessories. I really like how this cord turned out, where I used my mini hat and the pony bag. I think this is one of my first cords with Sugary Carnival, where I used a pastel wig. I paired it with a pink cardigan here. And here's a little detail shot where you can see the dress a little bit better. I also really like how this cord turned out. I think I might be cording this dress with pony bag every time, but it just works so well. Ponies on ponies. This cord is just so reminiscent of 2010 Sweet. I also made a little reel where I dressed up in this cord. I think it was one of my first ones ever. The next winter ILD, I wore yet another carousel dress. We're moving on to one of my most favorite cords with Daydream Carnival. I paired my tier JSK with a blazer and a little carousel hat, and I really liked how this cord turned out. Here's a little accessory detail shot. Pony bag corded with me too. Here I wore Daydream Carnival on a vacation to Chicago. We went to the London house for high tea. The blues of this dress also really matched the blues of the city. We took a couple street snaps as we hurried to our afternoon tea reservation. This was the summer tea at the London house. The afternoon tea food here was really nicely presented and tasty. We made the mistake of eating breakfast right before, and these were her leftovers, but still so yummy. Here's a fancier Daydream Carnival cord that I've done. I love all of the soft blues and pinks in this cord. This little carousel hat that's originally from Disneyland works so perfectly with my pony dresses. And finally for Daydream Carnival, this was when I had the salopette cut. I showed a few more pics in my salopette Dressmas video, but I had a lot of fun wearing this too. This is one of the first cords that I was really proud of. I also tried to wear it casually. Lolita with jeans? I was trying something. I wore this out to do some work in a coffee shop, and I felt really cute. Last but not least, we move on to the Carnival applique. I made a mock street snap photo here, where I photoshopped myself onto a cord pic that I actually took, but with this more old school cord. This was during my first Japan trip in Akihabara. And here's my actual cord photo with it. I really want to recreate this cord now. I haven't worn this dress as much as my other pony or carousel dresses because I'm not too sure which blouse to wear with it besides this one, but I really want to try more things with it because I really do love it. Yes, that was day 9 of Dressmas, my animal slash pony slash carousel themed dresses. Tell me about any animal dresses that you like or have. Thank you for watching, and I will see you back here tomorrow for day 10, where we will talk about a piece that means classic EGL to me.